Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on new activities? Then this is the video for you. But first, let's roll the intro. This week we've got Perfect Flight. They released the 4 air missions for the A320 SOUTHWEST WHAT IF. Well, not sure what the what if means. So you will fly using 4 IFR missions using this nice Southwest livery. Of course, there is documentation included, as well as it's compatible with third-party add-ons. And these are the flights, right? Dallas, Fort Worth to Denver, Denver to Lambert, Lambert to Clinton Sherman, and Clinton Sherman to Cleveland. You will use again this nice livery, which is included and can be applied to the A320. Then they released the A320 Captain Turkish Airlines. In this case, you will fly using the Turkish Airlines livery, and you can fly one of the IFR missions, which is included. And say, I'm not sure where you will fly from, right? It contains 8 ultra-realistic sectors connecting the heart of Turkey with the diverse landscapes of Central Asia and the Balkans. It contains the charts and the maps, the mission briefing, of course, is there, as well as the A320 reference guide. It's compatible with third-party add-ons, so that's also nice. And here you can see the flights which are included. These 8 are included. And you will use this nice livery, so you can try it out. Then we're jumping to VA systems because the winter for 2025 is, I would say, still active. And they released this one for Allegiant Air, right? Alpha Yankee, 756 distinct routes and 2 aircraft types. Livery is included, but keep in mind that you need to own the aircraft before you can apply these liveries. And then you can use this nice livery to fly. Similar package for China Airlines, 182 distinct routes and 7 aircraft types. Again, you need to own the aircraft before you can apply it. So for this one, it could work on your Boeing 787, but keep in mind that you need to have the Boeing 787 before you can apply it. There also are likely some other airliners included, so keep that in mind. Then Iberia. 240 distinct routes, 10 aircraft types. Same thing applies. If you own the livery, then you can apply one of these liveries, which is included in this package, and then try one of the routes which Iberia did fly in this winter. Then we've got LATAM. They did fly 160 distinct routes and 8 aircraft types. In this case, you can apply the LATAM livery and then fly one of their routes which they did fly this winter, or are still flying this winter, because it's not yet summer, right? Then we got Oman Air, 85 distinct routes, 5 aircraft types, same thing. This nice livery, and you can apply it to the aircraft if you own the aircraft, because that still remains important. And they can fly one of these routes which they did fly this winter. Then we're jumping to airport schedules. Airport schedules. Vancouver International, 92 distinct routes and 39 airlines, as well as 30 aircraft types. If you own all of them, all those aircrafts, you can apply all those liveries. And you can see that there are multiple liveries from multiple airlines included. And that makes it pretty nice, so choose wisely. Then we're jumping to Vienna International, Lima Oscar Whiskey Whiskey, 118 distinct routes, 62 airlines and 25 aircraft types. So much. Wizz is there. EasyJet. Australian Airlines, or Austrian Airlines, sorry, not Australia, Austrian. Then Auckland, 51 distinct routes, 25 airlines and 20 aircraft types. Here the same thing applies, right? You can all apply these nice liveries, but you need to own the aircraft because else it won't work. For example, this is the ATR, if I'm correct. So you need to have the aircraft, else you can't simply use it. Then we're jumping to Kuwait International Airport, 75 distinct routes, 41 airlines and 20 aircraft types. The same thing is applicable here. Jazeera is there for the A320 Neo. Kuwait Airlines is there. Again, Kuwait. Cargo Lux is there for the 747 and multiple other ones. So really nice package. If you don't know where to fly to, then use these packages. And then the last one, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, 128, distinct route, 73 airlines and 22 aircraft types. And you can, for example, apply Tiger Air. Or maybe Malaysia Airlines, depending on what you want, but keep in mind that you need to own the aircraft, else it won't work. Then we're jumping back to Perfect Flight. This is the History by Air. It's D-Day, the Normandy Invasion. This is the third package in this series, where you will fly for, let's say, 70 minutes and meant to be flown low and slow, around 500 to 1,000 feet and 90 knots. So the coastlines, beaches, hedgerows and villages become recognizable pieces of the battle beneath you. So this is the package. Right here you can see the things which are included. You can see that they also add some landmarks which you will fly over. So if you love history and if you love flying, well, these could be pretty interesting packages, because it will, I would say, teach you something, and you will also be, I would say, able to, discover something new. Here, see. Then Koschi, they have been releasing unique places the last few weeks, and we're already arrived at package number, or at part number 8. Part number 8 includes these, say, special things around the world. And if we scroll down, we can see these special things around the world. And you will fly using your preferred aircraft, as you can see. So super nice. And they will be added as a point of interest. Right here you can also see it say, also looks pretty cool. And they also released part number 9. Part number 9 focus on these areas, right? Rogers geoglyphs in Chile, Israel and Kenya, and then also some other things like the Blythe intaglion, the strange drawings on the Northwest Cape, as well as the unusual stone carvings in the Harad Desert in Saudi Arabia. And this is how it looks like. So discover special things in the world, I would say, using Koschi's packages is pretty nice. And already part number 9, right? So they're pretty busy. And with this, we're at the end of this video where we looked at the new activities in Flight Simulator 2020. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button, and I hope to see you back next week.